What is up, guys? It's Atomic Milkman 3 here, bringing you guys Storytime Episode 3, and I really didn't think you guys would really enjoy these, but apparently my life outside of YouTube is pretty interesting enough to continue it. But anyways, I just wanted to say, please leave suggestions of what you want to hear about me in the next story time for next week. If you don't know, I try doing these every Wednesday, and just leave a suggestion of what you want to know about me, basically, and make sure it's like something interesting or cool or even stupid. I really don't care. I'm just running out of ideas. But anyways, that's basically it, and let's get into the video, guys. So basically what I wanted to talk about this story time is the 50-mile hike that I went on with some of my friends in Scouts. So this was like, I think 2 years back, and I was pretty small and weak then. But I don't know, I'm not that big or taller or stronger now. But anyways, it started off with having to wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning, and this was horrible. If you don't know me, do not wake me up that early. I was like dead. I did not want to go. I just wanted to stay in my bed and not go anywhere. But of course I had to go. It was a blast, and it was definitely really hard. 50 miles, guys, that's pretty far, especially with the 30 to 40 pound backpack on you. Seriously, we had to bring stuff to last us a week, and I did not think I could do something like that, but I'm so glad I went. It was really awesome, and now I know I can definitely. But it was really like just an amazing trip. But the ride up there was close to 6 hours, so we got there around 6 or 7 from leaving, and everyone was just sleeping the whole ride. But like seriously, it was rainy, it was pouring the whole night, and like I would wake up every couple of like maybe 10 minutes and like hear a screeching sound like someone was gonna crash. Like I did not think we were gonna make it through the night over to where we were going, but you know, we did. So about 30 minutes to an hour left of the car ride, and the car in front of us hits a skunk, and it smells like absolutely like just horrible. It was horrible, guys. Like, so that was horrible because that car ran it over, and since we were right behind them, our car took it all up because we had the AC on, and it just took all the air up and brought the whole smell of the skunk into the car. So that made it even worse, like, honestly. But an hour later, we eventually arrived, and our friend Noah throws up from either the ride, waking up at 12, and probably smelling that skunk too. So that wasn't good. A kid had to carry like 50 to 60 pounds of his pack on his back. So like he already had his pack, which was like probably 20 or 30 pounds, plus his pack. So he had to carry 2. But this kid, like, he was seriously like, he rock climbed and stuff. He was pretty like ripped, I guess. I don't know. He was probably more muscular than a lot of the guys there, so he could definitely do that. But then later on, like maybe, I don't know if it was like halfway in or something, but my brother throws up. My twin brother, if you don't know, I have a twin brother, but he throws up. So then that kid's carrying like 70 to 80 pounds probably, maybe a little bit less, but I'm not sure. But he was definitely carrying a lot. But then throughout the thing, everybody splits up. During this first day, there's a group that's like the fastest and up front, kind of leading, like definitely like a couple miles up. Then there's the medium group that's kind of like maybe a mile off from them, maybe probably a little closer because a mile is kind of a lot. But and then there's a really slow group that's probably close to 5 miles off from the other group. So people made it there to the campsite in different time, and since this was like our first time on this trail, like, it's a 50-mile long trail. We had to go like pretty far away to find a place to hike 50 miles like that. Or not even hiking, it was backpacking because we had to have 30-pound backpacks. Like, this trip was crazy. I did not think I could do this. But so everybody was pretty much split up, and this trail, we didn't know it. It was small and it was kind of hard to follow, but everyone eventually arrives at the first campsite and everybody basically survives like the first day. But Day 2 is supposed to be the worst day for stuff like this because you just want to go home. You do not want to be doing this, and that's a day that you could probably turn back and go home. But I was tired. I didn't want to keep going. I just wanted to turn back, go home, get sleep, and not do that and not put up with that crap, you know. But they talked me into keep going. I was like a little baby then. I would definitely do this again. It was really cool. It was an experience, guys. But so we crossed a bridge to the other campsite, and there's not really much that we did this day. Like, we probably went close to 8 8 miles. There was probably a couple of switchbacks, but it wasn't like a lot. There wasn't like a lot that went on this day. So day 3, we're walking and we see a baby bear, or like a cub. And you know, if there's a cub like wandering around, there's probably a mama bear like near it. So we booked the crap out of there. We did not waste any time getting out of there. Like, we did not want to have anything happen like that. So I thought that was kind of cool, but it was also kind of like, oh gosh, not this. This is not how I want to go down. But that's what basically happened day 3. And each day we're probably hiking around or backpacking around 5 to 10 miles. I don't know. Each day, like a couple of days, we had to do more than the day before, because day 4, we eventually went up around 5,000 feet in elevation, and we were already around like 10,000. So we made it to like around 11,000 feet in elevation. It was pretty high. It was pretty high up, and if you don't know, like the higher up you go, like you might get elevation sickness or something like that. I forget what it was called, but where like you're not used to being that high up. But thankfully no one got sick, and we kept going. And day 4 we saw a deer, and we basically went up a lot of elevation, so it was really difficult to keep going. Like, we were seriously at a point where we were just going up and up and up and up, and it seemed like it would not end. But we made it to the 4th campsite, and this was at the lake. So we decided to take a break, and rest up at the lake and have some fun. So day 4 wasn't that fun gaining all that elevation, but day 5 was really awesome. We got to rest, we got to fish, we got to go swimming in the lake, we got to relax and like get sleep and relax. So sorry, day 5 was definitely worth it, and it was just really cool. Day 6, there was another incline up to around 12,000 to 3,000 feet in elevation. I think it was like 12,000. I don't think it was 13K, but I don't know. Basically, we went up a really slim and skinny slope of like a mountain. Like, it was like just rocks, like up a little tiny path where only like one person could go at a time. Usually, like, we're spread out like maybe 3 people wide or 2 people wide, but this way up, it was seriously just one person wide. You could not do anything else. It was creepy. Like, seriously, one bad footstep to the right and you would have gone down. It was pretty scary. But day 7 is actually the last day. Once we climbed up, we just went down and then kind of rested. I think this day we only did like 6, and then the last day we had about 8 to 10 miles left, I think, and it was raining. We did not want to be out there anymore. It was raining like on and off that day, and it was pretty bad. But we wanted to get back because we were going to go to In-N-Out, which was like a 3-hour, 4-hour drive, and then go home. So we just wanted to get out of there. But once we basically made it to In-N-Out, we destroyed their bathroom. Seriously, a week of eating like dehydrated food. That food's nasty, man. I dare you to try some like at Walmart. Like, it's disgusting. It is horrible. That's why when we got to the lake and we got to fish, like, we wanted to eat like badly. But when we made it to the In-N-Out, we pretty much killed the bathroom. There was a huge line from us, and we ate a lot. I actually had a whole bunch of food there, but it was really good. After that, it was just the drive back home, and yeah. But just a little extra thing about the trip that kind of made it funny. There were a lot of other stuff that made it really funny and fun too. But one of the people that went with us, both of their shoes were actually like coming apart, and I don't even know how we had duct tape, but like the heels of the shoes were coming off, and it was like really, really bad. Their shoes were coming apart, so somehow we had duct tape. So we duct taped the shoe together, and I think this was on the 5th or the 6th day, and we come across someone who has their shoes falling apart also, and they were using like shoelaces to keep their shoes apart. So it was kind of funny because they like traded information on how to keep their shoes together. But that's basically it, guys. That was a 50-mile hike for me. It was a really, really fun hike. It was a really great experience, and I had fun. It was really cool. I never thought I could do something cool like that before, but it was really, really, really cool. Sorry for the video being so long. This is probably gonna go over 10 minutes, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you if you stuck through all the way to the end. I just really appreciate it. Please make sure to like the video and share it, and also comment what you guys want me to talk about in the next story time for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video and check out all the other videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
This is for my hustlers, banging on the block. The showboating types just hanging by the dock. My fine looking girls got your measurements precise. Yeah, we chillin', motherfucker, just a resident of life. No discriminating, think you intimidating. You say you going in, well this is innovation. Cause I'ma blow up when they just tend to fizzle. You might as well go grab a flashlight and don't forget to chisel.